Good morning. Happy Monday morning. I just wanted to give you a very quick piece of advice because I am hearing from a lot of people that we're talking to that are just assuming that since no one's hiring in the middle of the holidays, that they're taking the holidays off and then they're going to hit it hard again in January. Well, the problem with that is that, yes, there's not a lot of job creation where people start a new position in December. However, that job creation starts the very first week of January. So if you think you're going to give it a renewed push in January, that means that by the time you're done updating your resume, making sure that all of your LinkedIn profile looks good, that all of that's done, half of January could be gone, and January is the biggest, by far, the biggest hiring month of the year, the biggest job creation month of the year. So also keep in mind too that a lot of people that start their jobs January 1st or so are interviewing in December. So there is still quite a bit of activity right now going on in December. In fact, I would say that right now there's a lot more hiring activity that I'm seeing than in past years. So I have a feeling that this January and February is going to be absolutely massive when it comes to job creation. So what I would want you to do this week, even today, is take a look at your resume, take a look at your LinkedIn profile. You want to add numbers. So be thinking about each of your jobs separately that you've held and give at least one or two things with quantifiable results, one or two achievements that you're really proud of. What is it in your current job and in your past jobs that you went above and beyond, you did things differently, how did you do them differently? You want to actually show some quantifiable results. So put some numbers to it, even if it's a good faith estimate. So just remember, you're not going to remember every single number, but do try to figure out what that number is in the most impressive way, and also make it relevant to the type of role that you're looking for, and more importantly, the type of company that you are looking to get into. So think about your audience. You know, when you're putting together your personal brand, you have to use marketing principles. And one of the biggest marketing principles is to keep your audience in mind. You want to make sure that the numbers that you're putting down are going to be meaningful and impressive to the type of company that you want to work in. For instance, if you've worked in really large companies, if those numbers are huge and you're looking to start in a smaller company, like a really small company, you may want to use percentages versus something like $10 billion, if that's what you've been able to affect. So just keep in mind that it needs to be really relevant to the person that's going to be your boss in the type of company that you want to work for. So in the next couple of weeks, even if you're not interviewing, I would challenge you to take some time and think about how you have affected the bottom line or the top line of the companies that you've worked for and how you did it. Put those in your LinkedIn profile, more importantly, than your resume, because LinkedIn gets seen more than your resume. So put down those numbers in your LinkedIn profile. Make sure that they're not proprietary. If they are, you can use percentages. You can use other ways of making round numbers rather than specific numbers, things like that. So that's really my piece of advice. That's why I wanted to get online this morning and really just tell you, don't take the entire month of December off, especially if you've got some time off between, for instance, Christmas and New Year's. A lot of companies shut down in that last week of the year, or a lot of people take that week off. So really take some time and really use that time, if you've got that time off, to update your LinkedIn and your resume so that when the first week of January comes, and really January and February combined are 35% of all of the year's hires. That's historical numbers. I really see that being even bigger this year, just because I am seeing a lot more hiring activity right now than I usually see in December. So I hope this helps. That's all I wanted to share with you this morning. And also, just as an FYI, if you're interested, we are doing kind of a special, a holiday special, and I'll put my email address in the description on YouTube on this. But the holiday special is a 90-minute coaching session, including a resume review, for $297. We usually do 45 minutes for $397, but we've lowered the price and doubled the time so that you've got a lot of time to talk about strategy as well as looking over your resume and your LinkedIn profile. If you are interested in that, then just email me at Tammy, which is Tammy, at beyondjobsearching.com. Tammy at beyondjobsearching.com. And if you're interested, put it down and then somebody will contact you. Just email me and somebody will reply to you and make sure that you get on our schedule. So have a wonderful week. This is a great kickoff. I appreciate the few of you that are listening this morning or watching this morning. And I will see you later on, hopefully this week. And have a wonderful week and a wonderful holiday season. I'll talk to you soon.